What is going on, my fellow floppers, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, guys, we are going to be discussing how you can improve and become a better player within Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, there's been a lot of updates, a lot of changes, a lot of buffs, a lot of nerfs and everything throughout the game, and a lot of people still researching on how they can improve and how they can get better and win those gunfights a little bit more, which is something we definitely are going to be discussing within today's video. But before we carry on with this video, guys, if you haven't already, and if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and drop a like on today's video. That'd be very much appreciated. Also, go follow me on all social media, links will be down in the description for you to check that out. So with all that being said then, guys, let's jump into a few tips on how you can improve at Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and how you can become a better all-round player. What I want you to do is though, guys, before I just start going through the tips, let me know your KD in the comment section down below. Now, a lot of people say it's not a huge factor, but I'd just like to know what some of your guys' stats are, so let me know your KD in the comment section down below. And if this video does help you and in a couple of days you're a lot better, come and let me know what it's improved to in the comment section down below as well. That'd be pretty cool. So anyway, guys, we're going to jump into tip number one first of all, and tip number one is basically visibility. You don't want to be too visible within the game. Now, it's kind of a common sense tip really, but when you're running when you're just running around the map in general, you want to try and stay as close to like a wall or something like that. You don't want to be running in the open. Any open areas, try and avoid them as much as you possibly can. Try and work around them as well. Also, sticking to the edges of the map kind of comes in with this visibility. You want to stick to the edges of the map, because then 9 times out of 10, depending on what game mode you're playing, the enemy is going to be in front of you or to the left of you. If your teammates are spawning in behind you, then you're all fine. Like, there's not going to be, hopefully not going to be any enemies behind you, but they're either going to be to the left, in front, or to the right and in front. Depends on which side of the map you are on. But visibility, you want to stick as close to the walls and stuff like that. So if you are running up like a little corridor or something, you are going to keep hidden a lot better as well. But yeah, going to stick into the edges of the map as well, guys. It was going to be a tip I'm going to give you, but it's kind of like, it's visibility as well. Like, you don't want to be too visible, but sticking to the edges of the map has huge advantages for a lot of different game modes. TDM's not too bad for it. It's not the greatest, but TDM's not too bad. The spawns flip quite a bit, so it can get a little bit irritating. You might not get as much kills when you are playing TDM as what you would do maybe playing domination. But if you were playing, like I said, like let's say you're playing domination, you definitely want to stick to the outskirts of the map. Try not push too much in the middle, especially if you're not confident playing, you're not too great yet. Try and event pushing into hot spots. I know that's where all the kills are and you want to get your kills up, but if you want to improve, you need to improve one-on-one gunfights, or maybe you might get 2 people running at you every so often, but you do really need to improve little things before you start jumping into the middle of the map and running into all the gunfire. I know, like on Nuketown and maps like that, you can't really prevent running into the middle map because there's not really an edge of the map, which I will be fetching out videos soon, because not many people know how to play Nuketown and not, as though like not dying as much on it. But I've got a few good ideas and a few good tips on that we'll be fetching at a later date. If you are interested in seeing that, let me know in the comment section down below, and also make sure you subscribed so then you'll know once that has been posted. But yeah, sticking to the edges of the map is absolutely fantastic. Now, another tip you want to do, guys, well, another big thing you want to do is find the right sensitivity. Everybody has their own preference with sensitivity. I used to rock, like back in like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare, games like that, I used to rock like the highest sensitivity and think I was Jesus at the game. Then I realized that the lower the sensitivity, the more accurate your weapon's going to be, and you can snap on your enemies a little bit easier, and it does keep the weapon not swaying around as much. It just keeps everything a little bit neater on the screen. But it's all personal preference. Like, if you like rocking like a 16 sensitivity, or what, I don't even know what it goes up to anymore, like probably 20 or something ridiculous, I don't know. But yeah, guys, you want to find the right sensitivity for you. I could tell you like using a 5 sensitivity is the best sensitivity you can actually play with, but that's my personal preference. You might be like a 8 or a 9 or a 10. I'm not too sure, guys. You need to have a little play around with your sensitivity. Even if you don't play it online, you're just playing against bots, and just try and work out which sensitivity you feel comfortable with. It's definitely something you need to look into and find out, because sensitivity is a huge thing within this game. So the next tip, guys, you want to be using the correct cover. What I mean by that is it's not so much head camping and stuff like that. Like I said, sticking to the edges of the map and not jumping into open areas. You want to stick around where you know there's going to be decent cover, and you want to try and get the high ground as well whilst doing this. If you can get the high ground, you're going to have a lot better chance of winning some gunfights, and a lot more gunfights. It definitely is a huge advantage. But when you're running around the map, if you see a bit of cover, just sit behind it for a couple of seconds. You have to cam. If you know like they're coming towards that area, especially like as you can see on grind, I do use cover quite a bit because I know they're definitely going to be coming that area. So you just sit there a few seconds, and then if you think it actually is safe to move forward, then press forward. But you need to use the cover around the areas to your full advantage. That's what it's there for. It's not there just to look pretty on the map. It's there for you to use as an advantage. Next thing is, guys, you want to be using the correct weapons that you feel comfortable using, and also the good weapons. You don't want to be rocking a weapon that's absolutely terrible and you've literally put 20 bullets into someone and they're still not dying. You want to use some of the better weapons. You want to be using like the assault rifles, the different assault rifles that they are. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. In all honesty, my brain's just literally gone blank. But you definitely want to be rocking all the assault rifles, because all of them are really good, in all fairness with you. I've not got a problem with that. You just want to find what weapons are good, or look for best class setup videos as well. There'll be plenty on there. I put them on my channel as well. But there's plenty of best class setup videos out there that can definitely help you improve as well. You also want to try and find a weapon that you feel comfortable with, but don't get too comfortable with it, because if you use it too much, you'll soon get, well, it's not so much getting bored of it, you'll soon realize that you might not be doing as great a damage as some other weapons. So you want to switch it up each game. If you're playing like a larger map, you want to be rocking like an assault rifle. If you're playing a smaller map, definitely rock an SMG. But it all depends. It's personal preference. It definitely is personal preference in that department, but you want to be using the better weapons. But anyway, guys, that's just a few simple tips. I will be fetching out another tip video with more in-depth tips and a lot more information on how you can improve getting like your nuclears or your first nuclear and things like that. Definitely will be fetching that type of information out very shortly. If you have enjoyed today's video and found it a little bit helpful, feel free to drop a like, subscribe, let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next video.